Am I coming through, dear listeners? Am I coming through, dear listeners? Oh, good. Yes, excellent. Let me just switch that off. And now we may begin to dive into the experiences of Fortnite. Now, where to begin? First, just turn this here music down and prepare you for an ordinary guide through my many maps. Yes, more experiences than most, quite crafted to be as unique and invigorating as they can. Now, I am Mr. Wing, guide through this digital phenomenon known as gaming. Granted, I only recently found out about it, and it's quite the joy. It takes me away from my daily monologues and the insanity of it all. I suppose that's the attraction that gaming has on us in this very day and age. But enough of that. Neither here nor there. Let us examine the catalogue of maps that I've personally curated. We will dive into them one by one, so that for a later time I may cut and copy them and share them across like propaganda. Oh yes, what a joy that would be. Now, I have quite a handful of maps. Most of them, of course, fit with the Mr. Fail experience. Quite the prestigious claim. I do say so myself. There are some, however, where I dabble beyond the reaches of the profession, and quite frankly, they really shape maps that are just selfless cash grabs and clickbait. But today, we don't explore those experiences. We shall dive into where it all started. The space Titanic. Now I am your captain of this doomed vessel as it treks across the cosmos. The goal here of this auditory guide is not only to provide some sort of guidance, tutorial even, but to share with you my insight behind the scenes, the crafting, and may I say, the genius that went into such a map. Now, whilst we wait, I will elaborate on my skins of preference. You see, because they tell you a lot about the people, the social presence that they bring, and in fact the taste that they bear. Now, Alan Wake is quite the excellent fictional parallel to myself. I see him as a creative. I see him as a creator, lost in his own delusions and his own fantasies. Or yet, fantasies that come to life in the form of horror. If only. You see, I also write, or at least I used to, on somewhat of a respite, to say the least. Now, we're aboard the vessel. I wouldn't want to enter my own ship. So I this map were my own. It is. Now, as you see, there might be some escape rafts left on the deck. Otherwise, in the worst case, we can always mount more stacks. Now there are collectively people distracted among your most passionate endeavor to escape alive. Things can do in case of a space iceberg. Don't panic, get to higher ground, and panic. I wouldn't grip at this hole. Feeling as the water rushes inward, it would spell doom with a capital D. Now we must be quick here. I believe I'm already falling
And now, dear viewers, for tonight's sponsor, Novaco's Mini Nuke.
With Novaco's Mini Nuke, you can enjoy the horrors of war from the safety of your bedroom. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, I love my Mini Nuke.
Oh, I bet, Jimmy. Well, guess what? It's all yours for the low price of $29.95. Containment fee of mail leak. We are not liable for burns, hazards, radiation sickness, or other.
So I will explain to you the very basics of this first block. As the ship begins to descend into the cool, murky depths below in the cold vastness of space. Thus, there are the terminals around the ship. They slow the water by sealing the hatches, as they say. Each hatch will buy you something along the lines of 15 seconds. Push up the green card. But what does it unlock? Well, fear not. I'm about to show you as your grand conductor. Tragedy. Heals the very first move, unlocking the next before we perish. There we go. Another moment. The water begins to engulf my car. Let's move. Hustle. Oh dear, the engine bay is already flooded. Now, there is an interesting. Whoever wishes to explore the ship without the pressure of drowning and imminent doom, then simply click there and it will give you a sandbox type of mode where the water will almost halt at your very command. An excellent little feature that I included there for the more eager of those looking to train themselves on the ship and various ways to escape. You won't believe the cosmic irony. Here I am, a scientist aboard the space Titanic, on the brink of a discovery that is literally out of this world. Picture this, a gigantic space iceberg seemingly materializing out of nowhere, right in the trajectory of this mighty ship. Okay, to unlock the bulk and get to the next floor. The water moves fast. We must make it. Dear, come on. Wunderbar. And now it appears we're in some cabin resort, third class perhaps. I've lost track. Perhaps there is a sign around here to clarify. Oh yes, the very sign. Now we have to get out of here. We could search each compartment one by one, but of course I know every secret aboard this mighty ship, so I shall just skip to the very end. On Christmas Eve. Now I could slow the water down, or save it for later. We shall save that little nugget, for we may need it yet. Here the water is coming in now, and there is a series of wires almost leading to this maintenance room. And at the elevator, no less? Well, this is one of the few ways to continue on, most likely the easiest, mind you. And go here, just as the water gets free. We'll activate that terminal now. Spare us a watery death. As we swim, we'll make our way over to the elevator. And now, the Allen. Been in worse pickles than this. This is simply a punch. You might even have the luxury to explore more. But of course, the water waits for no man. No woman. Ah yes, go. May I say, look at the locomotion of that elevator. Quite the marvel. Now, I didn't grab any keys, foolish me, so now we have to be even quicker than before. This is not a easy map by any means. Now, I must say that unless you know what you're doing, you may struggle. And the idea of the map, the premise even, is to do it multiple times. Increasingly improve upon your odds of survival until you finish it. Otherwise, there will be no challenge, no fun for it. Here. Make this. I've died upon my own vessel. Oh, how foolish. Yes, see it now. The end comes. We will have to wait and retry it again. Fear not, for it will be a swift and merciful demise. Just waiting now. I'm going to sip on my cup of joe. Sorry, my throat is dry. It's humid and warm in these desert plains that I broadcast from. I'm just going to take another sip now. That's a nice cup of joe, or java, for you eloquent types. Yes, but we may try again, and faster this time, and even better than before. I skipped a lot of things, but I was foolish, you see, because I took leniency in the rush. I should have focused better. And no, I shall not make it easier on the passengers of this doomed voyage, for the challenge is what they seek. I am not here to provide mere parlor tricks or games. What do you think this is? Mere to craft an experience. I am an artist, after all. Now, whilst this loads, I will tell you about my recent endeavors. I've crafted a comic run of sort. It's an illustrated nightmare, fashioned by the very things of the interdimensional, the back rooms-esque almost. The very deep thoughts of my psyche. I find brilliant. I do say myself. We must move fast. It's going down. Spare no prisoners. On, Mr. Werewolf. Let's got this. Don't activate that, or I'll tell you what. A little cheeky Michael, as I say. A cheek Michael. If you do that too soon, you'll trigger the initial quarter strike before time. Meaning you can deal with it quickly. The idea is to use that after you've seen the store to buy you the maximum amount of time. And I'll show you why. Now, to see that, we can head over to the terminal. And let's just engage with it here. That's what the E clearly stands for. Yes. But now, get the move. Forward. You're scratching at my door. Thou beast, to be roaming. None other than a canine, of course. My precious horse. Humble horse, as I say. You can find a key in here if you're a snake like. And that key can be the difference between life and death. Now, of course, we could take the same route, but no, I feel rather ambitious. The time is on our side. Going to head up here. Oh, yes, we're taking a more direct path. Skipping the last engine room and going straight for for the utility. Now, of course, see this? It's a little fuel mine. Got myself a key. And into the utility closet we go. I'm just sip on my coffee here before it goes stale and cold, like the night before us. It invigorates me and sharpens my mind, tunes my senses even to the mercy of the elevator is ours to call. And the sign of that dastardly cold water. Ha ha! I'll poo on you, we win this day. Forward, we ascend from the depths below. Quite the metaphor, if you consider it. Oh, where does that lead? I'll leave that one. Remember what I said before. Don't activate this terminal in the hopes to delay the water further than it already is. Every second. Oh, stop this. Vessel of despair. Voyage of the doomed. An excellent map, mind you. I'm thinking of zombies. Not this. This is historically inaccurate. Purposely so. Now I could show you every single inch of this mighty vessel, but where would the fun in that be? Leave some mystery, I say. Okay, we have the key and we're doing it correctly now. There's time to escape and flee. As long as the water doesn't begin to rise right now, we should be able to escape without so much as a scratch or a tibbit of injury. There we go. Out here now, I believe there might be a key scattered to the wind. There it is. Someone really needed to go to the toilet. So it would seem. Yes. Good. This might be a new record for me. Did I say that was a nice cup of joe? In there is the engine room. The engine bay. No, we've been to the engine bay. That is the engine room. I think I might avoid that in lieu of the in the Great Ball. Of course, for those who are inept at observations, they might miss this little catwalk of misery. This balcony that has no purpose other than to lead you to safety. Let's open the door and push forward. We shall slow the water down yet again. Remember, these terminals are your lifeline to survival. Especially when there are more than one person aboard the dreaded ship. You have options. You have potential. Now up there, the doors are locked. Oh, wait. Good wondering, I suppose. Those were locked there. These are leading to the Great Foyer. Not the Great Foyer, but one of them. Ah, yes, missing. Tells me. There's one in there. Well, I have cookies, so we could go that way, but for the sake of the actors, we shall go the other to first class. Yes, I know. Mr. Fuego, thanks for the reminder, jerk. Okay, here we go. Someone's bashed this wall down in desperate panic. Piping away now on this mechanized terminal. Technology has grown. Yes, right now. The idol of space, the majesty of the cosmos is before us, and here I am trying to escape for my life. Oh, what a shame. Now, of course, you can see the engine back there. this is what I like to call my little relaxation park. Yes, a park upon a ship upon the waters of space. One great big metaphor. You truly are a clever one, Mr. Werewolf. Now this map, nay, this ship, took me somewhat a good part of a month to fully craft the maximum experience that you witnessed before you today. I would say that when it started, it was just simply an ambitious vision of a delusion of grandeur. No idea I would be finishing it to completion, even played and played. Now I'm showing you one possible way, but remember, dear passenger, there are many ways to go about the ship, to descend and ascend as you please. The ultimate final reckoning is focus alone. Locked. Unlocked. Here. Missing the key. This isn't good. 8. I believe what we do here in this particular instance. We backtrack this way and find the key. No, we don't, because we just did that. Please excuse my fraying mind. Between the supernatural and sanity, I have very little left. Oh, cool. Quick. Into the loop. Even I get lost on my own ship. The irony is not lost on this one. Now remember, that's the second grand foyer. The grand foyer in just a moment. We've got the key. Huzzah. Push forward now. In fact, I'm going to take the educated path and the road less traveled. Just there we go. Just nowhere to be seen. We've really beaten this one today. Unlock the plastic door right in there. Now, of course, if you enjoy this kind of experience, you will love what you've done in the airship escape, or even my dark visit. Indigo Wilds comes to mind, but of course, the magnum opus, the creme de la creme of my crop, is my snow train, which I will leave until last. Now, in time is my museum. This is a collection of some of my somewhat older maps, but still, nonetheless, a cheesy little gallop into the past, what made me a critical to begin with. You see, I have been crafting for a good part of the year. Sometime in the early days, I started using the in-game creative mode before transitioning to the full UEFN experience to give the people what they truly deserve. They deserve. Anywho, I've been doing that now for 6 or so months. He steadily improved. Improving for you. Now we could find the key, but I am impatient. Instead, we will cheese it. Or I know the way. Oh, we're done for dawn, and I have a feeling that the very key we need. Right? Oh yes. Take that, plastic universe. Look at the detail I spared no expense. Oh, you got Mr. Water. We have to move now. I've taken too long to get. Your time made me mind them minds. Oh dear. This was the grand foyer. I was going to give you an entire tour of it, but rat. Lost that now. And now it appears we're at a loss. We must wait for the water to rise. Pray for a chance of redemption. We expect the water to catch up to us as fast as it did. I thought, no, we truly had lost it, but no. Perhaps I can get up here. Yes. Yes. There's some movement now. Still be a chance. Gasp with me as I... Oh, yes. Come. Gasp with me now as I clutch at the very hopes of survival. I have to do this again and bring me with me. I believe there's a key around here. I can almost smell it. Oh, look at that oversized key. What a novelty. Getting somewhere now. Back there is the ballroom and, well, the dining hall, sorry. But of course, we're going to take this path forward to the bridge. I'll show you where I captain this very ship. The luxury of the stars, they call it. And you had a ticket, and you squandered it by letting this doomed ship sink. Well, however, it should be said, there are other variants of this method of crafting. In hindsight, Space Titanic is a rather niche type of adventure. Though there's also a regular Titanic, a party Titanic, and I believe that's about it. But still, quite the array of choices that I've given you. Contemplate them in your own time. For now, we are watching me survive and win this twisted game of fate. Yes, open away. So take its sweet time. Here we are, the bridge. The very place I stood as we collided with this bird. That there, smiling away, just slowly water one final time before we take our leave. Show you around in the exhibits, but now my focus is to escape. What? Riding the door locks. Passcode, Mr. Quavo, is awesome. No one can get the best. There we go now. Open the doors for me, Mr. Quavo. Open the doors. I demand. Oh dear God. I think it's gone wrong. No. No. Wait. Impossible. Oh dear God, and now I have to wait for these stupid dogs. You have to excuse me. Those. Oh, blast. We're going to drown. Oh, and it's all my fault. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I wish I didn't insult you now. Cold, freezing cold water. No. Yes. Sucks to be you. There is some sort of cheeky escape. I just don't know where. Oh dear. All is lost. Well, look, shall explain. I believe that was a glitch. Because those doors were supposed to open. If they didn't, it indicates some sort of bug that's recently popped up. Always used to work. What I shall do is I shall endeavor to fix it immediately. But now you know the correct way forward. Since we know of this bug, I suppose I could show you escape. But But nay, I shall endeavor to fix that method and leave it at that for now. When you find me next time, I will be retrying the Titanic. But for now, we shall move on to another map, as I believe this may be nothing more than a wasted expense of our very limited time. Give me one moment now while I just put some notes down, and I'll be right back with you as we explore. Let's see here. As we explore. Oh, so many choices. We are treated. The airship escape. Danger, danger. The airship is going down. I've been struck by lightning. You and your friends must escape before you're all engulfed by the flames. Work together or go at it alone in this thrilling escape adventure 1,000 feet in the air. That's what we have to look forward to. But first, I'm going to just fix that little bug nugget that we found together, you and I owe you my thanks, dear listener. And until we meet again.